As we are celebrating all the wonderful co-hosts that have been on our shows, well, then comes Omashar. And Omashar has brought so much love and so much dedication to this show. I don't know if I would still be doing the Awakening World if Omashar hadn't showed up. And he's showing up even on our anniversary show, even while he's in England taking care of his mom. Beloved Omashar, we love you.
I'm so grateful, Scott. And as you speak, I have tingles going up and down my spine because it's when the frequencies are right, we don't even have to put out to the universe who to come in contact with because we just get drawn together. And I know that has happened for all of the participants, all of our beautiful family on the Awakening World show, and all of the guests that come onto it, and thee and me. It's just a resonant frequency, and this is all about awakening, 100%. It's the real deal. There's no turning back. It's not a practice. We're doing it, and this show for me has been, I would have said in the past my church, but it has been a part of my awakening, because even though I do, like your practices and your meditations and your nature grounding and the online work every single day, it's actually meeting with the like-minded souls of the Awakening World Tribe, the Global Peace Tribe, that has made it real and alive for me. And I'm blessed to be here in Stratford upon Avon, which of course is Shakespeare's town. And Shakespeare and Saint Germain, they have a bit of a union with each other. And just as an aside, the backdrop behind me is the Royal Shakespeare Theatre Gardens, and this tree on the left is called a plane tree, Plane. It was planted at the time that Shakespeare was born, so it's over 400 years old. And just on the left of it is the very flooded River Avon. It was amazingly flooded, so flooded that they couldn't hire the rowboats out there because the rowboats would go downstream, but they wouldn't be able to get back upstream again. Anyway, that's kind of an aside, but it's where I am at the moment. And I'm here with my mother, and what is very interesting is the presence and the love that I've given this woman has kind of given her a little bit of faith and hope again. And because when I'm not here, there's just kind of continual entropy. And so I'm kind of saying that is because when we truly infill ourselves with spirit, with soul, with divine, with the friend, wherever we friends that we are, wherever we go on this planet, we affect the field around us. And what do you think about that, Scott, so far?
I think it's, first of all, you bring so much love to everything you do, whether it's your music, and in this case, for the last few weeks, to your mother. And I also want to acknowledge the rainbow first tree behind Omashar. There's a beautiful rainbow.
Yeah.
What I'm asking every one of our co-hosts that's on the show, is there any particular memory that springs to mind? I mean, of course, you and I have done, you've been our house musical artist for well over 2 years, more than half of our time. But are there any particular memories that right off the bat bounce into your brain?
Well, Matt Kahn and the channeling duo, what are they called?
Oh,
The- Anyway, those ones.
and Anthony and Renee.
No, those, actually, yes, as you bring them to me, yes, absolutely. No, the two gentlemen who do this.
Oh, the two guys from Soul Search,
I know.
Thomas and AJ
They
and
just they
Thomas.
just they just jumped into my consciousness.
That's interesting.
I'm just bringing that back in, and the joy, and of course the musicians always, because it's kind of like in the words of Julie Andrews, they're the sugar that helps the medicine go down, but in this day and age, it's the agave which helps the divine truth be imbibed. And Tatiana Speed and Nina Gray and um, Johanna Beekman and all of these beautiful, and Fantuzzi, which was a little bit before my time, but I've known him for years in vicariously because I used to be the musical director for Unity Church in Hawaii, and we hosted him, of course, one time. And what a force of nature he is. So I'm so glad that he's on the show tonight. And actually, the night that it is, we're pre-recording this, but you didn't hear that. And and I could just bring my mind back, because every time that I have been on the show, no matter what it is, whether we're talking about mental health or the divine feminine or our connection to Christ and Christ consciousness, I have felt enlivened every time. I might have had a bit of a bummer day, but I've left the show just feeling full and feeling on purpose. And I know that as it will continue, and it is continuing. And you know, we do need help. We do need someone to lean on and someone to be, for instance, help the show further itself. And I hear that you possibly wouldn't have continued the show if I hadn't turned up. And I'm grateful for that acknowledgement, because holy smoke, what a praise for me. And I just feel that we all need that, somebody to lean on, because you know, we come on the show, we're sparky, we're alive, but we have our human moments and we have our human stuff to walk through every single day, and to keep on enfolding ourselves back into the heart, which we're doing amazingly. And you know, I know all of us all of our global peace tribers, we've been through hell and back. And luckily the hell is become, I put an O on the end now, it's hello. And right, because it's not, because we're realizing it's a choice. It really is a choice, even though we're undergoing some major things. It's a choice how we approach it and how we respond to it. And so I'm grateful for the show. I'm grateful to have been invited to play my music on it, which is all divinely arisen. And I'm grateful for all the friends and acquaintances that I have made, that we have made as a global peace tribe. And of course, on Facebook and YouTube, there are gazillions of our family there looking in. And you know, it's, you know, there's a lot of as you hear when you fly overseas, and any airlines, we thank you for choosing to fly Global Peace Tribe today. We know you haven't much of a choice. Come back, y'all. And anyway, there we are.
Beautiful. Well, you know, everybody knows the music you provide, but Omashar does so much. I want you to know that I forgot to take the class photo because you weren't there to remind me to take the class photo.
Mhm.
And oh my gosh, you should see me scrambling to like let
It,
people in while I'm doing everything else.
it is.
Usually,
You
person
spin
letting
so many
people in.
places at once, and you need the backroom boys or girls, and it's fun to be that, because I most of my musical life, I've been the chief cook, bottle washer, and performer at the same time. I'm the one that sets up the chairs and the sound system and gets the room ready, and or I was, and performs ta-da, as if I didn't do all that. You know, you wipe the sweat off your brow, and that's what you've been doing all these years for all of us. And
Mm,
so, any help you can get, you know, it's not a done deal without the collaboration between us all. And
mm.
yeah, yeah.
Well, thank you. I'm grateful for all that you provide. And you'll be back soon. You'll be back for our show.
A week on Saturday, I shall be right there, right here. I'm still here
And actually, you'll be holding on the 40-minute ways because we're going to be live from the New Living Expo. Um,
on that
and
night. Yes,
yeah, that night. So
Lord.
it's going to be one of those kind of, you know, we'll see who's with us at what time kind of show. So they'll be like, oh, sure, we need another song. So
And I'll go, I'm right there with you. And very luckily for me, I've managed to put in a slice of time before I fly back to Colorado, where I'm going to visit Glastonbury and, of course, Avebury, which is a very important place, as is Ashland and many other places, Mount Shasta. We know there's a lot of ley lines connecting these amazing sacred spots around the world. And I felt that it was really important that I went there and spent a few hours at the Avebury Stone Circle, especially, kind of even more than Glastonbury, even though Glastonbury is powerful too. Yeah.
absolutely. Take some photos. Please take some photos
Uh,
with you and the Stones.
yes, I'm going to take some photos, and I hope to do a little short video. A little short video. Is that like a double entendre? A video and send it. And if it's any good, you can show it on that Wednesday evening. So next week.
Great.
Yeah. I
All
love you
right.
so much. And I love all of our peace tribers and the awakening world. We are awakening. There's no doubt about it. There ain't no down, no return. Everybody's coming home to the heart.
Oh, Michelle, I love you so much. Thank you for taking a few minutes to be with us. And we look forward to your triumphant return to us next week.
Woo-hoo.
Take care, brother. I love you so much.
Namaste.